What's your perception on the growth of the Indian economy? What are your thoughts on where's the economy headed in the long term?
Well, the best articulation of what is possible in the long term, particularly at this meeting in Davos, is a very interesting interview which Raghuram Rajan has given, which is in the Nikkei Asian Review. And what Raghu has said is, not focusing on the current slowdown, which is obviously a problem. What he said is that if we can put the right policies in place, India could grow at 10% per year for 20 years. Now, we have been saying that the long-term growth potential is a little less than that, 8% or so. But if Raghu thinks that it can be 10%, I'm delighted. But long-term, definitely somewhere around 8%, but how to get there from the present position, that's a challenge. I mean, it can be done. We're now growing at 5%. Most of the international forecasters think that next year is going to be better, maybe by 0.5%, maybe a little more. So you ramp it up from there. Maybe in 2 or 3 years we can get to 8%. And if you do everything that Raghuram Rajan's talking about, maybe we can do better than that, which is good.
According to you, what are the main factors that will be driving the growth of the Indian economy in the long term?
Well, dominantly supply-side factors. I mean, we do have some very important supply-side constraints, and we've got to take care of those. I think the government has zeroed in on that, and we're taking a number of steps. The full effect of that, it will take a little time to see. But, we've got a very dynamic private sector. We have high savings rates. Our private sector guys know how to invest and where to invest. They're even getting a global footprint. We are open to foreign investment. And I believe that most foreigners, medium term, recognize that as long as we follow the right policies, we will have a good growth rate. So those are the basic drivers, and most important of all is productivity. Our productivity levels are much below what is internationally common. And we have the skill set needed to get to international productivity levels. That's going to be a huge driver of growth. So I think on the supply side, if we can fix some of the problems, take care of infrastructure, improve skill development, I don't think anything can stop the economy. Of course, you need macroeconomic balance. We can't have any kind of growth if you get your macroeconomics out of shape. But, I think we know how to do that, and I think it'll happen.
One of the Planning Commission reports stated that entrepreneurship being one of the major trends that is taking shape in India currently, with 2,500 businesses with an approximate size of $200 billion being by the end of this decade. What are the factors? What has changed in the entrepreneurial ecosystem in India, according to you?
Well, I mean, the most positive thing in the entrepreneurial ecosystem is a lot of the industrial liberalization that has made it possible for people to get in. Now, we've had problems, as I said, on infrastructure because, entrepreneurship cannot flourish unless you provide good quality infrastructure, especially for small, medium, new start entrepreneurs. I mean, the big guys can make their own infrastructure, but that's not what's going to get you 8 and 10% growth. It's a proliferation of smaller businesses taking off, doing better, growing to middle size, creating employment. And I think that's really the liberalization has made that possible. But I think we need to do a few other things. Most of all, infrastructure development and skill development. Financial sector reform is very important. And I think the governor of the RBI has laid out a roadmap for financial sector reform, which I think can be implemented in a very practical kind of way.
In all the talks that you have been at Davos, all the people that you have met, what is the perception that you have had? What's different for India at Davos this year?
Well, I don't think India is the focus at Davos this time around. I mean, the dominant thing in Davos this time around is that most people are coming out of a 2-year period which has been pretty poor. I mean, the global growth in the year 2012 and in the year 2013 was much worse than was originally projected. Most of the guys in Davos now seem to think that 2014 is going to be better. They're not talking about India, they're talking about the whole global economy. Now, frankly, those that have made forecasts for India also judge that India will also do better. But, from our point of view, I mean, our slowdown is not just because of the global slowdown. I mean, that's an important contributor. But, you know, our central bank governor said this some time ago, and I agree with him, that about 1/3 of the slowdown was due to global factors, and about 2/3 was really due to domestic constraints, which we are now trying to address. I think if we address these constraints, and if the rest of the world thinks that 2014 is going to be a better year, in the course of 2014, India will look good to foreign investors. Of course, you know, what happens in India is not just a function of what foreign investors do, because they're a small part of our total investment. So we need to revive the domestic investor spirit, which at the moment is really quite low. But, you know, this happens in the sense that when the economy was growing very well, the domestic entrepreneurs thought 8% is nothing, we should grow at 10%. Some people even said 14%. When it slows down, they get very depressed. So my expectation is that if the upturn happens in the course of this coming year, you will see an improvement in the domestic investor sentiment, and that will be very important.
So my last question to you would be, how has been your experience at the India Adda, and what are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's a very nice facility that IBEF is providing. I see a lot of Indians here, but that's not important. Most of them bring their foreign contacts and their foreign clients, and hopefully you're persuading people that Indian food is something they ought to learn more about. This is a very international gathering. So it's nice, and you know, I've been here frequently, and it's always been a very pleasant atmosphere. So good luck to all of you.